I found out about Jeti because like my roommate I think downloaded it, but I had known like other people were downloading it. But like once my roommate downloaded it, I was like, okay, it's time.
I found out about it from Elsie.
So word of mouth.
Yes.
Word of mouth.
Ella is my friend, and she had it on her other social media. I was like, wow, this looks really cool, so I got it too.
Yeah, same pretty much word of mouth throughout campus.
I honestly didn't think I would use it too much, but then once I started, I got hooked.
So what's your favorite thing about Jeti?
My favorite thing is probably like the community it creates. It's so much fun just to go on and like just post whatever I'm feeling. It's a great time.
It's location based, and there are a lot of people posting things about your location in a funny, clever way.
I like that I can see the people who are near me and what they're saying. It's like definitely I feel like when I want to talk about something specifically GW related, I'd rather go to like Jeti versus Twitter, because people who like care like about what I'm talking about will see it because it's on Jeti and they also hate GW.
Like kind of social norms on Instagram and on Twitter of like the things you should post, the way you should interact with things. But I think the fact that Jeti is just like a group of people around my age, at least in my area, I think there's no rules. You can really post whatever you want, whenever you want, and you just are kind of free to do it as you please.
I love that Jeti is a place where students that I know or don't know that are in my community are sort of sharing their experiences and sharing things about their day.
Honestly, just like the sense of community, it's kind of built in. You don't need to follow a lot of people to get to know people. If that makes sense. It's all geographic, so you can just post something about something that happened like right over there, and other people who are in this area will know about it and update it.
I like seeing like what my friends post, because you can follow people or see like your nearby feed. So whether or not my friends are in my nearby circle, I can still see the funny stuff they're putting on there.
I like how it serves a very niche community and it gives us a platform to share our experiences here, especially more on campus. Like, we're able to talk about very specific things that happen at GW and only at GW. So
it's a good place to get news about what's going on campus and sort of commiserate with my fellow students.
And I like that it's not very anonymous, so people build their profile, they're kind of their Jeti brand, and we have Jeti celebrities on campus, and I think that's great because it really brings us together as a school in a different way.
And how often do you use Jeti?
I use Jeti whenever I have a glimpse of genius that I think needs to be shared with the world.
I use Jeti a lot.
Every day. I had to actually disable push notifications because it's like I was using it too much.
Every day. Oh yeah. Multiple times a day.
Yeah, it's like 20% of my battery usage, so I think it's my number one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every day.
so many times a day. I'm on it every hour.
I'm definitely checking Jeti every day.
I use it about the same amount as Instagram, and that's my most used social media app. So it's up there for sure.
And what do you think makes Jeti different from other social media apps?
I know I keep saying the community of it, but like it's just so much fun to like be, I don't know, relatable with people on campus and like, yeah, like that.
I think the location aspect is a really big thing, that it's sort of based on wherever you're at, and I think that contributes a lot to the communal feeling of Jeti and how you feel connected to those around you.
Everyone, maybe people I don't know, but people who are in the same situation as me, in the same school, in the same neighborhood, I'm seeing what they're posting. So it's really just a way to connect with people.
Other popular apps, they don't have that thing where you can see what other people say that you're not following, that you're not friends with. And I think it's so important to do that because you meet new people and you see new things that you might not otherwise see.
Like, you don't need to know a lot of people before you go on and get started. Because some other apps are like that.
Like I was saying before, like the fact that it's location based is super cool, especially being a college student. I feel like the people who are talking on Jeti or tweeting things like are talking about things that GW students care about. And so I like that aspect of it again, and like finding out about like things that are going on around campus and around the DC area in general.
On all the other social media apps, you have to like go out of your way to find people and follow them. But here, the people that you share a lot of stuff in common with are right there for you. So it's great.
The difference is with the geography, like everyone sees it and everyone knows what's going on. So, it really builds a community that way because everyone gets the joke.
How do you think Jeti helps to build community on campus?
I think it just kind of, I don't know, like everyone is able to like talk about the same types of things, and like I've even heard people in like other stores be like, oh yeah, this person cheated this and this, and so it creates like a streamlined topic of conversation, which is really fun.
It helps connect with people that you might not have connected with otherwise, but that are sharing your same experiences and that are going through some of the same things that you are. And it helps to make sure that everybody's voices are being heard, and it opens up a lot of area for different conversations.
Like there even are people who aren't following me on Jeti, but who like I ran into and like, oh yeah, I saw your thing about whatever. So it's pretty cool.
Honestly, like even though there's some people on Jeti that I've never met in person before, when I see them on campus, I actually say hi to them and wave to them because they're our mutuals, our Jeti mutuals, if you will. And I've actually, made pretty good friendships with some of them.
I like that, like what Galen said, unlike other social or like location-based social media apps, you can kind of build your own brand because it's not as anonymous, and people I think are more inclined to want to like put themselves out there, and also there's so much more of a community aspect when it comes to Jeti than other social media apps.
And then I also think like say Elsie has like a big following on Jeti, like people around campus will like see her, like my other friends, they'll be like, oh my god, it's her from Jeti. So I think it just like kind of gets people involved, and like I feel like we don't have as much of a sense of a community as we work in other schools, so this kind of allows us to have that.
I think it's really important that, especially after the pandemic, we have something that's location-based and not follower-based, because we're bringing people together. A lot of people are meeting each other that wouldn't otherwise through the app, and I think that's really cool coming out of the pandemic.
Margot started like the Pets of Jeti like hashtag like during midterms week, and like everyone was tweeting their pictures of their pets like from home, and like I think that was something that was really cute and special, and like everyone was like having a really hard couple of weeks because we were preparing for midterms. So like the fact that like the community kind of came together to like all make each other happy and send each other pictures of our pets was really cute. I like that.
How much do the number of upvotes and downvotes on your posts matter to you?
I mean, you want to say like, oh, I just post what's on my mind, but like the up cheats, it's fun.
Well, it really does suck when you get downvoted into oblivion.
Soul crushing.
But when you get upvoted into heaven, it honestly feels like serotonin.
Sweet release.
It feels like serotonin.
Yeah.
I personally will take a hit to my ego if I post something that I think is like so funny and it doesn't get a lot of upvotes. But then sometimes I'll do something that's stupid, and I just do it for my own entertainment. I don't really care. But yeah, most of the time I do care.
They don't really.
Yeah.
Like, I like when I get more upvotes, obviously, but it's just fun. Like, it's just fun to post about like, my thoughts and stuff.
I mean, I love it when I get over 10. I would love to continue to get over 10 upvotes. I've never deleted a Jeet that didn't get more than 10 though, because I feel like that's embarrassing. One of my friends is like wants to have a negative score, like that's her goal. So I don't really know what's going on with that situation or why she's choosing to do that, but she like purposely will ask people to downvote her Jeets, but I don't know. So I don't know, it's like varied, it depends.
For me, as long as it's above 3 upvotes, I'm okay. Anything below that, delete.
Yeah, delete.
Like, you don't want to draw too much validation from that, but I will say there's sometimes things in my head where I'm like, is this funny or is this interesting? Like, I kind of just want to find out. But then I'll see, a lot of people are into that. So it's rewarding. I enjoy it.
I like personally when my posts get attention, whether it's good or bad, as long as it's not like anything mean. But a lot of times people have a lot of strong opinions, so I tend not to let myself get too worried about the amount of upvotes and downvotes. But I do enjoy getting upvotes, but it's not the end all be all for me.
And do you guys get excited when you get push notifications that tell you that your posts are doing well?
For sure, for sure.
I do. When I get that little notification that says my post is on fire, and I feel inspired to make another one that's going to similar be on fire.
Yes, I do. I think it keeps me going. It's like, it's also not very distracting. Like, if I get one upvote, like I don't really care to look, but if, it's like you got 5, you have 10, whatever, I think it's a little bit better, less distracting than getting each.
It's about your posts doing well.
Yeah. When they tell me I'm heating up, I feel it.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, I love the push notifications. It gives me something to look forward to in my life.
Yeah, in my mundane life. Yes, definitely. Like once I get the 10, like I said, like the 5 is like okay, it's like okay, decent. But then once I get the 10, I'm like, I know it was a good cheat. And like one of my cheats is like 42 upvotes, and I was like, I am a god. I am a cheating god.